and welcome to the Balakrishna classes. I am here to teach you the subject of chemistry. So let's go through the introduction of the chemistry. Chemistry is a branch of science. The subject itself is divided into four heads: organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, and analytical and biochemistry. So let's go through the topic number 1 of our 11th standard, some basic concept of chemistry. So let's see the first point, matter. What we have learned in the earlier standard about matter, that is, matter is a substance that occupies space and have some mass. But here, on the basis of their chemical composition, matter is divided into two types: pure substances and the mixture. So let's see what are the pure substances. Pure substances are with definite chemical composition. So due to that, their properties or the chemical properties are well known or the defined. For example, we have pure metals and the distilled water in case of pure substances. On other hand, mixtures do not possess definite chemical composition, so their chemical properties are not well defined. For example, in a mixture we have paint and the well-known example concrete. So paint itself is a mixture of oils, then color pigments and preservatives. On the other hand, the concrete itself is a mixture of sand, water and cement. Now let's see pure substances deeply. Pure substances are again classified under two heads: elements and the compounds. So what are elements? Elements are the pure substances that cannot be broken down into simple substances by any simple or ordinary chemical change. So where we have seen the elements we have seen in the periodic table in our earlier standard. So in periodic table, the elements are classified under three heads: the metals, non-metals and the metalloids. So let's see the properties of all these three. So let's go through the properties of metal. Metals are with luster, then they are good conductors of heat and electricity. They are ductile, so they can be converted into a wire, and they can be converted into a metal sheet by hammering them. Some common examples of metals are gold, silver, iron and copper. These are present in the solid state at the room temperature, while the mercury is an exceptional metal that is present in the liquid state at room temperature. On the other hand, let's see the properties of non-metals. Non-metals are the poor conductors of heat and electricity. Well-known example is our graphite. It is present in our pencil lead. It's a poor conductor of heat and electricity. Non-metals are not bad conductors; they are poor conductors. Similar to that, metals, they have luster or shine. Well-known example is diamond. And the non-metals can't be converted into sheet or wire by hammering them. Next is metalloids. Examples are arsenic and silicon. Metalloids are with the properties of metals as well as the non-metals. Now let's see other classification of pure substances. Compound. So what are compounds? Compounds are the pure substances that can be broken into simple substances by any simple or ordinary chemical change. They can be converted into simple chemical substances as they contain two or more elements in definite composition. Now let's see what are mixtures. Mixture is formed by mixing solute and solvent. Mixture is formed by mixing solute and solvent. Mixtures are further divided into homogeneous mixture and the heterogeneous mixture. In case of homogeneous mixture, the solute and solvent are completely combined or well mixed to form a mixture. Example is salt plus water or our lemon juice. So it contains salt, water, sugar and lemon juice. They are mixed well and a homogeneous mixture is formed. That is our lemonade. On the other hand, heterogeneous mixture. In heterogeneous mixture, solute and solvent are not completely mixed throughout the bulk. For example, emulsion of oil in water, oil plus water. When we add some oil in water and when we stir it, the mixture is not completely formed, or both the components, oil and mixture, are not completely dissolved. So they are under heterogeneous mixture, where solute and solvent are not completely mixed throughout the bulk, or simply some solid and liquid mixture which can't be dissolved completely. That is, solid substances can be dissolved in the solvent, that is water. So this is it for today. If you have any queries, let us know in the comments, and if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to Balakrishna Classes. Thank you.